What's up, friends? Tina Did It here, and welcome back to my channel. Some of you guys have been requesting a ribbon organizer, so here's what I came up with. Everything in this video can be found at Dollar Tree, so if you want to see how I made this, keep on watching. But before I start, if you haven't done so yet, make sure you join my Facebook group called Tina Did It. With the pink hearts, you can find us there and see recreations and how people took the idea and made it their own. So make sure to join. We're all friends and we treat each other like family. And also make sure to follow me on Instagram. It's tina.did.it, and you can message me anytime over there. Make sure to follow. And yeah, so let's get started. We're going to need 5 of these 8x10 frames. I know there's only 4 here, but you'll see what happened later on. So we're going to need 5 of these. And so we're going to set one aside because we're keeping the glass with that one. The other 4 frames, you're going to take everything out. So you're just going to, oh, and be careful, you guys. I would like to mention one of my frames ended up, when I opened it up, it was broken. It still works. I'll work with it. It's fine, but just check your frames before buying them. But what you want to do is, again, take the other 4 frames and take everything out. So set one aside, keep the glass, and then the other 4s, take everything out. No glass, no paper, nothing. So now that I have taken everything out, I'm also going to go in with my wire cutter. Or you can go in with scissors. I believe it works the same way. I'm going to take out the little clips on the back of the frame. You just wiggle it right and left a little bit, but be careful not to break your frame, and it should pop right out. So I'm going to do that for all of those frames, and I'll be right back. So you should have 4 frames up there set aside, and now I'm going to work on the one with the glass. So I'm going to take everything out and just leave only the glass. I'm only using the glass on this frame. So you can, this part is optional. You can put, decorate it any way you want. You can put fabric, or you can do what I did. I went ahead and, so here I'm just showing you, just fold it into size and cut it, and then, just put it on the glass. But I went with contact paper that I had purchased from Dollar Tree a while ago, and I measured and cut. And basically I'm going to take the backing off. It's just like a sticker, you guys. So I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to lay it down on a table, and I'm going to use that cardboard. Do you see that cardboard that comes with the frame? I'm going to just place that in the center, press it down, and fold all the sides. So here's how it should look, and I'm just going to put it the way it is in my frame. But before I do that, I am going to take the glass out, and I'm going to go in with my glue, my E6000. I only used E6000 for this entire project because I will be hanging this and I don't want anything to fall out. So I'm going to just put E6000 in the inner corners of the frame and place the glass back down. E6000 is more of a permanent hold, and it does take a while to dry, so I'm just going to place the glass down and leave it a while to dry. And yeah, so like I said, I don't want this falling out. That's why I'm using E6000. And when I'm done with that, I'm going to put my my paper that I was working on earlier down. And this frame also comes with this piece of cardboard and the backing. So I'm just going to put everything back into that one frame and then close the clips. And here's how it should look. And again, you can decorate it any way you want. Down there, you can have flowers if you'd like, and just put it in the frame. But anyway, I decided to use the contact paper, and now I'm going to take my E6000, go around the entire frame, the frame itself, put E6000 around, and I'm going to pile my frames up. So here is my first and broken frame. So if you end up with a broken frame, make sure you just put it, maybe the second one right here, so that way it's in the middle, and you can't really tell that it's broken. So make sure they're aligned and do it again. E6000 and the next frame up. Just a heads up, you're going to have lots of glass from the frames after you're done with this project. I have like what, 3 or 4, and I don't know what to do with it yet. But so I did a little test, you guys. I put my ribbons down with my stick that I had purchased from Walmart. I'll tell you the size in a minute, but I realized when it was only 3 frames and I stopped there, it was touching the glass and they weren't spinning. So I had to go in with my E6000 again and put in that 4th frame. That's what I was telling you in the beginning of the video, that you're going to need 5 frames, not just 4. So I ended up gluing that one down, and I went out and bought another one. So now I'm going to take this Jenga tower game from Dollar Tree. I'm only going to use 10 of them, and I'm going to take my jet black paint, and I'm going to paint just the front, back, and the top and bottom. I will be leaving the sides not painted because I want to, that's where I'm going to place my glue, and I don't want the paint peeling off and this falling off. Like, I just don't want that. So just leave it not painted. So now I want to see where I'm going to be putting the Jenga pieces. So I'm going to set my sticks down. I happen to have 3 sticks on hand, so I'm just going to have them apart. Make sure the ribbon is not touching the frame itself and not touching the other frame. You want them to spin without bumping in each other, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to set them down, and then that gives me a guide of where I need to place my my Jenga pieces. Again, you guys, take this idea, make it your own. Play around with the colors. You can even spray paint the frame if you'd like. You can use a bigger frame if you need more space. So just take the idea and make it your own. Now I'm going to go in with my E6000 and put it on the Jenga piece, and I'm going to place it under every stick, because that's what's going to hold the sticks up in place when this is standing on the desk or hanging on the wall. So I'm just going to put those in place and do the same thing to the other side. So as you see here, I placed 3 on the other side as well, and now I'm going to go in with my other pieces. I'm not going to put 3 on the top and 3 at the bottom. I'm just going to create a little L just to give it the same look around, if that makes sense. And that's pretty much it. So 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. That way it supports the frame and it holds the frame up also. Let me show you from above how it should look. So here's how it should look, you guys. So 3 on each end under the sticks, 2 at the bottom and 2 at the top, so it could support the frame, because we will be covering this with another frame. So I'm going to take that frame and once again take the backing out and take everything out, the glass and cardboard and everything, and I'm going to go in also again with same process. Take the clips out, and this is how it should look. I'm going to just put the frame to cover it all up, but first I'm going to take out those sticks just so I can work, and go in with my E6000 again, put E6000 on the Jenga pieces and place your frame. This actually looks like a crate, you guys, or like a nice tray. You could put this in the middle of the table and use it as a centerpiece. There's another idea for you. But I went in and glued this butterfly on the side, you guys, and I took my jet black paint again. I noticed there was a few, like a tiny piece from the Jenga pieces showing, so I went and painted that. So this part is optional. It depends if you want to just have this standing on your desk or hang it up. But for me, I want this off. I'm going to hang my ribbons up. So I'm going to E6000 the hooks up on the frame itself. There is a hook back there, but I don't trust that cardboard. I feel like the entire thing is going to fall down. And I have so many hooks from those other frames, so why not, right? And I want to remind you that my frame is a bit wobbly right now because I do have the butterfly in the front, but when you do this step, it shouldn't wobble at all. It should just lay down flat on the table, but I do have that butterfly in front of the frame. That's why it's wobbling when I'm doing this step. But anyway, just E6000 your hooks and let that dry. which by the way, you can find those butterflies at Dollar Tree as well. But I'm going to flip my tray over and I'm going to go in with this stick from Walmart. It's 7/16 by 36 inch. If you can't find that one, you could also do the 1/2 inch by 36 inch. And I believe this costs only like 67 cents. It's definitely less than $1 and you only need one. So now I'm going to take my stick, put it through the tray where it's going to be standing later on, take a marker and then mark where I need to cut. You just want to make sure that your stick lays above the Jenga piece, not too short and not too long, because I don't want my stick to show from the sides of the frame either. So yeah, so I'm going to go in with my marker, push it through again, take the brown piece because I'm using a brown marker, so focus on a brown piece. There it goes. Take it to the other side and then mark again with your marker, and that's where you're going to cut. And here's how they look. I'm going to go in with my jet black again and paint the 3 sticks black. You could do it any color you'd like. And there it is, you guys. I'm just going to show you how I use it. I'm just going to put my stick through and put my ribbon through, and it should just stand on the Jenga pieces. And once again, when you're doing this, make sure your ribbons don't touch the frame, so it can spin nicely and smoothly, and make sure there's space for the 3 of them. So this works better on the small ribbons like these that are sold at Dollar Tree and other places, but I know there are bigger rolls. It might not work for that, but at least we got the small ribbons out of the way, right? So it looks like a tiny, nice ribbon closet, and I think it would fit quite a few in there, and you don't have to necessarily take it out every time, and you can see the ribbons you have on hand, so you don't accidentally go out and buy the same ones. I like the idea. I like it's a cute way also to display your ribbons, and yeah, and it's super easy to make and definitely affordable. So let me know what you guys think. And here it is above my crafting area. I am cleaning it and organizing it a little bit at a time. And there was my paint organizer, but let me know what you guys think, and make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and share and subscribe and hit the bell button so you're notified every time I upload a video. Thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye.